What if the cure for cancer already exists, or a source of unlimited, clean energy? Imagine a world where groundbreaking discoveries were simply forgotten. We're about to explore the Quantum Quagmire, a hidden dimension where the scientific advancements of our dreams were not just theoretical, but real, only to be lost to the shifting sands of time. This isn't a sci-fi movie plot. It's a journey into the ghosts of our own history, the specters of inventions and ideas that could have changed everything. We often think of progress as a straight line, always moving forward. But what if it's more like a tangled web, with brilliant threads that lead to dead ends, or get cut short before they can be woven into the grand tapestry of human achievement? Today, we're pulling on those lost threads. Let's start with a name that echoes with mystery and genius: Nikola Tesla. We all know him for his contributions to our AC electrical system, the very power coursing through the device you're watching this on. But Tesla's mind ventured into territories far more radical. He envisioned a world powered wirelessly, not just charging your phone on a pad, but transmitting vast amounts of electrical energy through the air, across continents, available to everyone, for free. He built the Wardenclyffe Tower, a colossal structure on Long Island, which he believed was the first step toward this global wireless system. It was his magnum opus, a beacon for a future of energy abundance. But the world wasn't ready. His primary investor, the powerful banker, J.P. Morgan, pulled his funding. Why? The story goes that Morgan asked the crucial question, where do we put the meter? If you can't measure it, you can't sell it. Free, unlimited energy was a humanitarian dream, but a financial nightmare for the established powers of the early 20th century. The tower was dismantled, its secrets lost, and Tesla's grandest vision faded into the realm of conspiracy theories and what-ifs. Imagine a world where he had succeeded, a world without energy poverty, where the poorest nations could leapfrog industrial hurdles. What would our geopolitics look like? What about our climate? We can only speculate. But the ghost of Wardenclyffe Tower stands as a monument to a future that never was. But the phenomenon of lost knowledge goes back much further than the age of electricity. Let's travel back 2,000 years to the bottom of the Aegean Sea. In 1901, sponge divers discovered an ancient shipwreck. Among the corroded treasures, they found a lump of bronze, what looked like a rock or a piece of a statue. For decades, it sat in a museum, largely ignored. It wasn't until scientists with X-ray technology looked inside that they realized what they had. This was no mere rock. It was a machine of breathtaking complexity. We call it the Antikythera Mechanism. This ancient device, a shoebox-sized contraption of interlocking gears and dials, was an astronomical calculator. It could predict the positions of the sun, moon, and planets, track the 4-year cycle of the Olympic Games, and even forecast eclipses. It was, in essence, the world's first analog computer. The precision of its gearwork wouldn't be seen again for over 1,000 years, until the great cathedral clocks of medieval Europe. It completely rewrote our understanding of what ancient Greek technology was capable of. So, the big question is, what happened? Why did this incredible knowledge vanish? The Antikythera Mechanism is the only one of its kind ever found. Was it a singular creation of a lone genius, or was it part of a wider technological tradition that was simply lost to history? The fall of Rome, the burning of the Library of Alexandria, these were not just military or political events. They were cataclysms of knowledge. Countless scrolls, blueprints, and treatises containing the wisdom of the ancient world went up in smoke. We can only imagine what other mechanisms, what other marvels of engineering were described in those lost texts. What if the Industrial Revolution could have happened a millennium earlier? We're left with a single, corroded ghost from the deep, hinting at a world far more advanced than we ever believed. These stories of Tesla's free energy and the Antikythera computer highlight a crucial point. Progress isn't just about having a great idea. It's about timing, funding, and the socio-political climate. A brilliant invention in an era of superstition can be seen as witchcraft. A disruptive technology in an age of entrenched monopolies will be fought tooth and nail. The inventor is often a lonely figure, battling not just the laws of physics, but the inertia of human society. Let's consider another fascinating case: the Greek and Roman use of concrete. They built structures like the Pantheon in Rome, with its massive, unreinforced concrete dome that has stood for nearly 2,000 years. Modern concrete structures, by contrast, often began to degrade after just 50 or 100 years. What was their secret? Scientists recently discovered the recipe involved volcanic ash, lime, and seawater, which triggered a chemical reaction that made the concrete stronger over time, especially when exposed to the elements. It literally healed itself. This superior formula was lost for centuries. Imagine our modern infrastructure: bridges, dams, coastal barriers built with self-healing concrete. The savings in maintenance and replacement costs would be astronomical. The environmental benefits of producing less cement, a major source of CO2 emissions, would be immense. We are only now, in the 21st century, rediscovering and trying to replicate a technology that our ancestors mastered millennia ago. It's a humbling reminder that sometimes the future is buried in the past. And what about medicine? There are countless accounts from ancient and medieval texts of herbal remedies and treatments that have been dismissed as folklore. St. John's wort, for example, was used for centuries to treat what we would now call depression. And modern clinical trials have shown it can be effective. Or consider the Bald's Leech Book, a 10th century Anglo-Saxon medical text. It contains a recipe for an eye infectional mix of onion, garlic, wine, and bile from a cow's stomach. It sounds bizarre, right? But when modern researchers recreated it, they were stunned to find it killed over 90% of antibiotic-resistant MRSA bacteria, a superbug that plagues modern hospitals. How many other effective treatments are hidden in these old texts, written in forgotten languages, dismissed as primitive superstition? We are in a race against time as biodiversity loss destroys the very plants these remedies are based on, and ancient knowledge systems disappear. We are so focused on synthesizing new drugs in labs that we may be ignoring a treasure trove of tested untrue medicine right under our noses. It's not about abandoning modern science, but about integrating this lost wisdom. So, are there grand conspiracies to suppress world-changing technology? In some cases, like Tesla's, economic motives certainly played a huge role. Powerful interests will always seek to protect their dominance, but often, the reasons are more mundane, yet just as tragic. Knowledge is fragile. It can be lost to war, to fire, to simple neglect. It can be ahead of its time, lacking the materials or manufacturing capabilities to be realized, or it can simply be unpopular, challenging the established dogma of the day. The Quantum Quagmire isn't an external dimension. It's a part of our own human story. It's the graveyard of brilliant ideas and the birthplace of what-ifs. It teaches us that progress is not guaranteed. It must be nurtured, protected, and sometimes rediscovered. As we push the boundaries of science today, with AI, gene editing, and space exploration, we should also look back. We should listen to the ghosts in the machine, learn from the futures that were lost, and make sure that today's brilliant ideas don't become the forgotten legends of tomorrow. What do you think is the most significant lost technology? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining this journey into the past's forgotten futures. If you enjoyed this exploration, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. See you next time.